So how do we do Hello World? So if we can just go to my machine over here. I have Visual Studio up and running on my computer. And when you're doing this at home, you are going to go to File, New Project. And when this pops up, you're going to see a number of different project types you can create. You know, Visual Basic projects, C# projects. As I mentioned, Visual Studio, one of the cool things about it is you can actually do a lot of different programming languages. But we're focusing in on Python today. So if I select Python, then on the right-hand side, you see a number of different types of projects. As I also mentioned earlier, Python can be used for a lot of different things. So you can actually do IronPython instead of CPython if you want to in Visual Studio. You can use it for web applications. You can use it for Windows Forms applications. So there's a lot of different ways you can use it. The project type we're going to use on this particular MVA is Python application. So that's the project type you're going to want to select. And then what becomes important is you're going to want to go in and type in a name for your application. Got a suggestion for a name, Christopher?
Oh, let's see. We're going to have the screen display Hello World. Let's go with Hello World.
Hello World. All right. So let's go with Hello World as our project name. And then you pick a location where you want your file to be stored. You'll notice mine saves to this little repository. That's because it's saving everything I'm doing to GitHub so you guys can access it later. So you save it anywhere you want on your machine so you can locate it when you want it. And once you have that done, you can go ahead and say OK. And Visual Studio will go off and it'll actually create a project. And on the right-hand side over here, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit over here and show you a bit around the Solution Explorer. And what you're going to see inside there, what is it, Control-Shift to, I got to remember how to do this. Christopher's better with zoom it than I am. There we go.
There you go.
So one of the things you'll be able to see in there is this Python file called helloworld.py. The files with the .py extension are the files that contain your Python code. So that's the most important file for you to work with. And that file there is actually, just get back, is actually the file I can see open over here. This is my code editor window where I write and modify my code. And I think the guys who created the Python tools for Visual Studio had a sense of humor, because by default, when you create a brand new project in Python for Visual Studio, it actually gives you the code for Hello World. So I don't even need to type. They must be lazy programmers like us.
Exactly, yes. They realized that you were going to do this demo and decided, you know what, we're just going to make Susan's life easier. Just here, have some code, Susan.
Exactly. So print Hello World is the command that will print the message Hello World on the screen. So all I need to do is figure out how to run it. So if we go back to Visual Studio, there's two different ways that I can run this code. If you are a keyboard person, and the more you get into coding, the more you're going to get fond of keyboard shortcuts. There is this debug, start debugging will launch your program and start it executing. Or you can say start without debugging. So the F5 key or Control and the F5 key will launch your program. So if I just hit the F5 key, up pops a window saying Hello World, press any key to continue. I have successfully run a Hello World program.
Mazel tov.
Woohoo! Now, if, on the other hand, if you're a mouse person, not a keyboard person, there is a little button at the top of the screen up here. And if you take a look there, you can actually see, there we go, there's our little start button. So you can also click on that start button to launch your program as well. Just depends what you prefer. Just pick the method that you find easier. You may find I might switch back and forth. I'm not necessarily consistent. Sometimes I'll use the function key. Sometimes I'll press that start button. Once you do launch it, it's up and running. Now you need to know how to shut it down again. And once again, there's a few different ways you can do it. I love the fact it gives you a hint right on the screen.
Press the any key.
Press a key. Oh, look, it shut down the program. The other option is you can close the window. Just like if you were in Word or Excel, right? Close the window when you're done. The other way of shutting it down is inside Visual Studio. If I go over here, you'll take a look, and once again, you can see a little button there, the stop button. Think of it like a VCR. Play to start playing your program, stop to stop your program.
VCR?
Oh yeah, DVD player, sorry. I'm dating myself again. So you can hit that stop button to stop executing as well. Now this is actually a little Visual Studio coding world tip that helps you out, is once in a while, you might have this window open and then you do something like go checking your email. and you forget that the program is still running.
I have done this so many times.
So you start going here and making changes, and maybe something's not acting, because it will actually let you modify the code. That's actually one of the neat features of Visual Studio, is you can actually make modifications while your code is still running, which is kind of freaky when you think about it. But it's really, actually, you'll learn to love that feature. But every now and then, there might be certain changes you're making, and it'll say, well, what are you trying to do? The code's still running. And you'll be going, why am I getting that error message? Now here's the thing. There's a cue that can help you remember your code is still running. So if we return to Visual Studio one last time, look in the top right corner up here, and see how that stop button appears. That only shows up in red if your code is actively running. Once you hit that button, it's gone. So once you stop executing the code, aha, I know that my code is not running right now. So if you see that stop button, if something weird is happening, take a glance. See if you see that little stop button, go, oh, my code's still running. Hit the stop button. We'll probably do it at some point during this MVA.
Yep.
It'll hit us sometime.
Yeah.
So don't panic. Just check and see if your code's still running.
Exactly.
And we now have our hello world.
Yes.
So we've basically created our first application.
We have. Well done.